Now to the race to replace President Obama on the eve of the New York primary. Our latest CBS News Battleground Tracker shows former New York Senator Hillary Clinton with a 10-point lead over Brooklyn-born Bernie Sanders. And New York businessman Donald Trump has more support than his competitors combined. Nancy Cordes is covering the Democrats, Major Garrett covering the Republicans for us. Nancy, Bernie Sanders desperately needs an upset, and he's come back from behind before.
He sure has. He was 10 points down in Michigan last month, and he ended up beating Hillary Clinton there. But Hillary Clinton was not a former senator from Michigan. She's definitely got the home field advantage here. She was out campaigning with both of the state's senators today. She was with New York City's mayor over the weekend. Governor Cuomo is a vocal supporter. What Bernie Sanders is hoping is that New Yorkers will see footage of those huge rallies he's doing, 25,000 just yesterday in Brooklyn, and say, gosh, those people must be onto something.
Now, Clinton's campaign style has been very different.
That's right. She's much more of a retail politician. She hit a car wash today. She went and drank bubble tea. She stopped for ice cream. So she's much more in favor of that one-on-one, which makes for great pictures, too. And we'll find out tomorrow if people like that personal approach.
Major, what would a win mean for Trump in New York?
Reset the narrative, regain momentum. What's the narrative been the last 3 weeks? Losing delegates here and there to Ted Cruz, arguing with the RNC about rules and not about winning. Trump's going to win tomorrow night, and the magnitude of that victory will say a lot about the direction and the future of his campaign. 95 delegates are up for grabs. If Trump is anywhere over the 90 threshold, which is certainly possible, it's a big night, and it keeps alive his hope to win this nomination outright before the July convention.
What's next for Trump?
New York's a springboard to April 26th. Primaries in Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, Rhode Island, Connecticut all lay well for Trump. 172 delegates either going to be decided or, in the case of Pennsylvania, nominally influenced by the statewide vote. That's all great for Trump leading out of the month of April. In May, it becomes much more difficult. Indiana, Nebraska, Washington, and Oregon, they do not set up well for Trump. That's better Cruz territory. And so, interestingly, though we're all focused on June 7th and the final primaries, that month of May could be crucial for Trump in deciding whether or not he wins the nomination outright or falls just short.
Major Garrett, Nancy Cordes, working the long hours on the campaign. We're grateful to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, Scott.